Hello there. It is time to tick yet another track off the bucket list. Since 2022, I've been going to quite a few motorsport races. Formula E in Monaco, it was Formula E, but Monaco, it was the same track in Monaco. But in F1, I've done Silverstone 4 years in a row now, since 2022. In Monza, in 2022, I did Monza. 2023, I did Spa. 2024, I did Australia, Spain, Austria. So I did Spain, Austria, England 3 weeks in a row. That was a crazy experience. That was last year. And now I'm doing Dutch Grand Prix. Done Silverstone, of course. And I'm doing one more this year abroad, outside of Europe. That's your clue. Outside of Europe. I'm doing one outside of Europe this year. Very excited for that. So I did 4 last year, 3 this year, and 2 the 2 years before. Technically 3 one of those years because Monaco. But it wasn't Formula 1. But it was still the same track. So I'm still counting it. But the point is, these are ticking off. Okay, they're ticking off. I want to do Madrid as well, but I want to wait to see if the track is good. I want to wait till the first year, see if the track is good. But anyway, I'm very excited for this. And this is the first time I'm not just doing Sundays since my very first F1 race in 2022 at Silverstone. I did 4 days. Even on Thursday, there was no track action, but there was like other things going on. That was the only time I did more than just Sunday. This is the first time in a while I'm doing Saturday as well. I didn't do Friday. Even though I got a ticket for all 3 days, I didn't do Friday. I was doing something else yesterday. I'm in Amsterdam currently. I went to Berlin as well on Thursday. I've been traveling around. But I'm doing Saturday. And I'm very excited to watch qualifying. I'm very excited. There's normally always a very exciting part of the race weekend, regardless of how the race turns out. But I also heard the weather's bad. I heard the forecast is saying heavy rain for qualifying and the race. So that is problematic. But yeah, it's the afternoon, it's 12:30. I should probably get going because there's going to be a lot of people queuing up for the train. I'm sure I'm going to go to Sloterdijk station, which is the closest station to me to get to the F1, to get to Zandvoort, Anzee. I was going to get a shuttle, but I couldn't figure out where they stop at, so I just thought, let me just get the train. So yeah, I'll be getting the train over to Zandvoort. Apparently, it's fairly close to the track as well, so that's convenient. That's going to be good. And general admission is what I'm trying to. The second time I'm doing that since Austria. I prefer a grandstand seat, but general admission is something that's obviously the cheaper option, and it's good to try it. I loved it at Austria. Loved it at Austria. I couldn't find a place to sit. I was standing up the whole time, but I had a great time. But obviously, Austria general admission is at the top of the track, and it's very hilly. Like, you could see most of the track from that top position. So that obviously elevated it, so to speak, pun not intended. Dutch Grand Prix should be a different experience. I'm very excited though. I heard the general admission is good, and hopefully it's a good experience. I'm going to head over just for qualifying. It's 12:30. I'm literally going to go there to watch qualifying, then head back. It's also good to get a scope of like how long it takes to get there. Apparently it's half an hour, but I still want to see for myself how long it takes to get there, what the queues are like. Although race day is a different sort of animal. There's always going to be the most people there on race day. But you can still get some sort of idea, right? How long the train takes, how packed it could be, how long it takes to walk there and walk back. It's good to scope that out today. So then tomorrow when I go for the full day for the racing, I think there's a Porsche Cup and there's the F1 Academy thing. I think there's only other 2 races there. But I want to go all day on Sunday. So yeah, I'm going to go on Saturday qualifying as a taster. I'm very excited as well because I love qualifying in F1. So I'm excited to see only the second qualifying I've seen in person. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Anyway, yeah, enough of me talking. It's been 4 minutes. Let's head over to the track. I'm very excited. Right, we are at Sloterdijk station. By the way, all those races I've been to, they're all vlogged on this channel. There's a playlist down below called Motorsport Vlogs. You can find them all there. Let's go. See, nice and easy enough. I saw this yesterday and I thought, perfect, I know which way to go. I don't need to go to Amsterdam Central like I thought I needed to when I first booked this holiday. 1 minute? What do you mean 1 minute? Oh, wait, calm down. Oh, flipping heck. Oh my days. Great starts, fantastic starts. I only just missed it. Oh, 4 minutes. Yes, convenient. They've obviously increased the amount of trains on race day, and well, this might be race days. It's qualifying day. Those people have definitely already gone there. That's just why it's so quiet on this platform. But I appreciate it. To be fair though, I think this train's coming from Sloterdijk, no, from Amsterdam Central. So it might still be packed full of people, in fairness. Because most people will be going from there, from Amsterdam.
Is it backed? Is it backed? It's not bad. It's not. It's decent. It's decent.
$12.41. We departed at 12:41. I'm keeping track on the journey. $1:04 arrival, quicker than I thought. I'm gonna go shop.
Be a drink in there somewhere.
My drink, apparently you're not allowed bottles inside. You gotta drink it first and take an empty bottle in. But I wanted a drink, so here we are. I also got breakfast, 2 pain au chocolat. Yes, very nice. Is that a mile or a kilometer? Important info. Nice. It doesn't say my gate on my ticket, but apparently, according to Google, gate 1. It's a walk along the beach. The beach is right there. The ocean's right there. Found something. I found something. So I've been trying Dutch foods yesterday, right? I tried bitterballen for the first time. I tried, what was it called? Stroopwafel for the first time. Another thing I wanted to try was Kibbeling, which is like little fish pieces. I found a stall for Kibbeling. Perfect. Right next to the beach. Well, the whole place is right next to the beach, to be fair. Bro, they just gave me some free shampoo. I'm not planning on showering here, mate. Free shampoo, yes. If you come to Dutch Grand Prix, you get some shampoo. We love that. Bro, that Kibbeling was so nice. It was so nice. I was thinking I couldn't get any until like Tuesday, but voila, it was there. It was amazing. I had it with chips. There was ketchup, mayo, and there was another sauce, a yellow sauce. Don't know what it was, but it tasted nice. I tried it first without the sauce, just to like see, and I was like, yes, this is the one. And the sauce made it even better as well. And the fries were okay. The fries were okay. They're just fries, isn't it? Nothing special about fries, but that was a good meal. I'm filled up now. I feel like I've had breakfast and lunch in one go. Only one more Dutch delicacy I want to try, and it's like, I can't remember how it's pronounced. It's like poffer jays or something. It's a type of pancake. I'm sure they have it somewhere here. If not, I'll have it another day. Bunch of nice supercars here. Porsche there, a Lambo, a Ferrari, McLaren, Alpine. Oh, that's a police car, but it's an Audi. They're here next year. It is very windy, and there's a high chance of rain. Fantastic. I checked the schedule tomorrow, by the way. The F1 Academy race is at 10:40, and there's a Porsche Cup, like I think, just before midday, so something like that. That's nice. It's not like Silverstone where you get Formula 3 at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. for a race is mad. I don't know how drivers do that, to be honest. But like a 10:40 start is actually not too bad. I had to get up that early. I was thinking, oh, I got to get up at 6 tomorrow. No. Windmills. I see you. I see you over there. Oh, I missed it. There was a barcode saying win this Lamborghini. Damn, I'll never win now. Bro, that thing is wobbling. Spoilers €1. Oh, you are taking the piss. Even here, it's not inside the track, to be fair. Box. Bicycle park. I like it. That's cool. Very Netherlands, that. Very Netherlands. I've done a lot of long walks with F1 tracks. This might be the most aesthetically pleasing. Just look at it. You're walking to the track. It's all nice, it's all clear, and there's a beach. There's a beach, and the day is nice. It won't be nice later when it rains, but right now it's nice. I love it. This is at least a half an hour walk, by the way. Like, I don't know how far away I am now from the track, but I left at 1:10. I had my pack of chocolates, and I will start walking over those steps at 1:10. It's 1:50 now. I stopped for food, so I don't know how accurate my timings will be, but I think this walk is at least half an hour. Longer than a train ride, actually. Tomorrow on race day, especially when everyone's going home after the race, it's going to take a while. There's going to be a lot of people waiting. It's part of the F1 experience, you know? What's an F1 fan experience about waiting a long queue for hours, waiting for the train? That is the key component to the experience. You what? Suzuka, Red Bull Ring, Silverstone. Sorry. 2 to 4 that way. There's 2 general admissions. There's a main one, general admission 1. That's the one I booked, and then number 2 is like near turn 13. So you got to go gate 2 for that. And I can go either gate 1 or gate 4. I'm gonna go gate 1. It's probably a better option. I don't know though. The track is right there. The track is right there. Oh, they have Kibbeling here as well. I mean, it would be expected to see seafood next to the seaside. Look at those horses. Oh, the one on the left is a majestic one. Shower and a revolving toilet. But you got to pay for them. What the? What's going on there? Is that an exhibit? What's happening? It's just part of a hotel entrance. I wonder how much this costs on race weekend. Right next to the track. I couldn't tell you which grandstand that is, but we're getting there. I was getting excited a bit. I thought that was gate 1. It's actually Paddock Club. So which way is gate 1 then? Is it further down? No, this might be gate 1. I don't even know. I'm confused. It's gate 1 apparently. It's also Paddock Club's entrance. Damn. It's 2:03, so 53 minutes from walking to the station, but I stopped for food. So if you want someone who walks slow and gets food along the way and buy some merch maybe, you're looking at around 50 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes of walking. You'll do a lot quicker if you don't stop. This is very downhill, jeez. Oh yeah, next year is the last Dutch Grand Prix, which is sad really. I don't know why they're moving it. Very unfortunate. But we are here for the penultimate one. Bear in mind, by the way, I had this ticket since 2023. I applied to go 2024. That's what I wanted to do. I want to go 2024. I applied for the ballot. I was unsuccessful, but they were willing to offer me a 2025 ticket, which I bought in 2023. And because I couldn't go last year, I went to the Spanish Grand Prix instead. It's funny how life works out, innit? There was a year I was going to go Imola as well, and I chose not to go. And it got cancelled because of the rain. Some things are just not meant to be. Scan your ticket, you get this token. I don't know what it means. People who scan your tickets, they're wearing like these red and black. It looks so much like Ferrari gear, but it's not. It's just the Dutch Grand Prix staff. But it looks so much like Ferrari gear. Like, it's so familiar, it's crazy. All you could do is just slap on the Ferrari logo and it would look the same. They checked my bag. The back check was okay. I have a couple plugs in there to charge my phone, a couple wires, power bank, and a camera, a little camera, Canon G7X Mark II. They're a bit strict about professional cameras, especially cameras with like detachable lenses. But my camera is neither of those things. It's just a small vlogging camera, which is allowed. But he was like, I was just like, I got a camera in there, and he just like, let me check it, let me see it, and it was fine. Everything's all good. I haven't got one of those cameras that aren't allowed. Asian snacks. That's a bit broad, isn't it? Which Asian? A mix of like 3 different countries. There we go. Can't bloody move in here. I assume GA's around this way. I think. But listen, it looks like a Ferrari crew. It's like a Ferrari pit crew. I'm telling you, some of them are wearing like a jacket, and the jacket looks so Ferrari. It's even got black on it. I'm just like, You just got to add that Ferrari logo.
Going uphill, which might be a good thing, because general admission will generally be better when it's uphill. I guess it just starts here and goes across. I'm gonna go head like round the corner there because there's toilets nearby. Might be a good area. Maybe around there. Okay, so GA actually goes quite far. Is that where it ends?
A bit worried about the lack of screens. There's normally like a big screen close enough to here. Not in this area. I see one at the end. I'm trying to find a good spot for tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. I'm scoping it out for tomorrow.
Oh, the grandstands down there. Nice. I would love to stand here. I feel like it's going to be quiet here, but that's the nearest screen.
Oh, lieve mensen, wat is het ongelooflijk gezellig. Hij heeft het gewoon helemaal gehaald.
Decent idea. Maybe around here. There's a screen there, so it's perfect. Looking at this, right, you can see the screen, so that's good. You can see the exit of this turn right here. And then you can see him coming down through this way. Obviously, on race day, there's going to be a lot more packed out, so I got to get here. But if I got to go to the toilet, I'm screwed probably. But yeah, this area might work for me if I can get here tomorrow. I think the nearest toilets are back through where I came from, like behind those trees. And I'm on my own, I'm not leaving my stuff here. That's the downside of solo traveling. If I leave my spot, I will lose my spot. So that's the dilemma for tomorrow. But I think I might be here. I think I might be here.
Yep. I think this could work. Yeah, it could work. It could work. I just got to get here and get my spot. I just got to get here and get my spot. And hopefully I'll never need to leave my spot.
You can see like the exit of like the first turn. You can just about see the exit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm liking it more and more.
Here we go. Guess whose cap I'm wearing? Got a bad feeling too. I feel like both Ferrari drivers will do really badly this weekend. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Early prediction, not in order. Max Verstappen, the two McLarens, and the two Mercedes, top 5. Early prediction, before qualifying even happens. I'm gonna be a genius.
Even kijken naar ze. Hebben jullie nog gadgets? Oh, kijk, zie je, ze zijn er helemaal doorheen. Er mag een ongelooflijk applaus voor ons promotie.
Even in the Netherlands, they love Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Do, do, do. So good, so good, so good. Or is it just me?
Alle andere mensen, handen omhoog. Dit doet het nog goed. De mensen hier voor mij, die mogen ook.
I went to the toilet once.
My days. Oh no,
Mensen bij de bandpot, is het daar een beetje gezellig?
we're good.
Oh, dat is ook gezellig. Tarzan in is het. En daar achteraan nog eentje. 3, 2. Nog één keer met testen en trainen uit de vrije trainingen is het nu cruciaal deze heat. De eerste heat nu 18 minuten en alle 20 auto's op de baan en daar gaan we nu naar kijken. Met het commentaar hier vanuit de commentaarbox. Mijn naam is the grip so many drivers have so far. Who's going to be the McLarens? That's the question. The last was Lando Norris. It was Verstappen in Great Britain, and before that, in Austria, it was Lando Norris again. So let's see who it's going to be. Important to be just to get through into Q2. That's the most important thing. Quick in An ultimate corner, and he gets the wheel on the grass. Gets back on the circuit again. Gets back. I don't think they want him out of the car, basically. Well, so he has to recover from that. 51 thousandths of a second. He is faster than his teammate George Russell. Antonelli to Russell in 5th and 6th place instead. Trying to improve, he improves his time, but he's back in 14th place. Hamilton in 11th place, so Ferrari not well placed at the moment. Het zondag kost zijn overal inmiddels tijd na zijn crash, zijn en de 13 en de controletijd voor Aston Martin. En de sessie voor klassering onder de top 15. Dat betekent dat de tweede kwalificatiesessie. Long Stroll out of the car, so at the moment. But the next 2.5 minutes can change all that. Klassement opmaken. Die verbetert zich nog wel naar de 16e plaats. Veel plezier! En we gaan beginnen aan de tweede kwalificatie. I think there's a fox. I think he's taking the exit road though. Okay, good, right. Usually it's deer. Usually it's deer here, but time that we've seen in the riddles, but at least they're in at the moment. And now everyone, drivers go out quite slowly in order to get themselves a bit of space between themselves and the car itself. Dan gaan we weer. Dan gaat het ook nog één keer proberen. The Ferraris have gone out again, even though everybody is on circuit of those 15. Leclerc en Hamilton. Natuurlijk ook Max Verstappen. Dutch Grand Prix. So, just about everybody out there, in fact, except for op de baan, behalve Max Verstappen, die besluit nog even te wachten. Die
As soon as I step back from the fence just a little bit, just to like check the screen, my place just goes away just like that. There's going to be chaotic on race day. From here, I can still see that. Too far to go.
But neither of them was an improvement. Both of them in the one. Geval, het wordt een plek op de tweede startrij. 08-9-2-5. Tijdverbetering, geen positieverbetering voor Max Verstappen die derde blijft. Piastri snelste daarmee. Pole position voor McLaren net als vorig jaar, maar voor de andere rijder Oscar Piastri snelste met 1.08.662. Dan Norris.
Oh my days. That's gonna be fun. Can't be as bad as Barcelona. It can't be as bad as Barcelona.
Weet je zo nog?
There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hi.
Now this is a pleasant walk back, despite how long it is. Nice. Oh, Isaac Hadjar in fourth. Go on, the lads. I always like seeing unlikely drivers in high positions, like Hulkenberg winning, getting podium in Silverstone. Isaac Hadjar fourth, yeah. I don't know about the race though. I think he might drop down to the race, but it would be really cool if he could like stay up there for the race and see how far he can go. Not the best day off for Ferrari, could have been worse I guess, but 6th and 7th, I guess you can build on that, you know. The 5 cars I predicted in top 5 at the end of the race tomorrow, 4 of them did qualify top 5. The one letting me down was Antonelli, so yeah, Antonelli had a really bad qualifying session, but that was fun. Max was really trying right at the end, but those McLarens are just absolute rocket ship Sunday. Max tried, but he wasn't quite close enough. I think a couple tenths off. Was it 3 tenths? I can't remember. But yeah, that was a good qualifying session. I literally only came here for qualifying, and I'm going back to my hotel now. But that was good. That was really enjoyable, and tomorrow I'm back for the race. I'm very excited. I mentioned, by the way, the Dutch Grand Prix staff, they're wearing like Ferrari kind of gear. Some of them are wearing Ferrari caps. Like they're wearing their Dutch Grand Prix uniform, which looks like Ferrari gear. Then they put actual Ferrari caps on, make it even more confusing. It's like, you look at them and you're just like, are you the Tifosi or are you the staff? What's happening? Oh, by the way, that pizza was good. Like normally at events, it's very expensive and you don't get that much food. And I still got that vibe from like other places, but that pizza place specifically, they give you a nicely sized pizza for 18 euros. It's still a bit, it's still quite a lot of money, but in terms of like the event standard, like it's always expensive at events. That was a decent pizza. The size was good and it tasted brilliant. When McLaren fans start saying back Lando Norris, when you get a pizza at Silverstone, right, it's so small and it's so thin and I'm pretty sure it costs more than that one. And it's just like, what's the point? Zandvoort pizza, so much better.
Mind de steps, dames en heren. Pas op pijlstapjes. Mind steps.
The guy over there with the speaker, he's suggesting that we go to the village for an hour and a half and come back. Apparently it's that bad. I'm still gonna wait, but it's tempting. Right now it's tempting. You hear that, right? Drink just in time. We've been told to keep walking forward. We can't wait at the door. I want to get a seat. An officer on every door, just so we can walk forward to the front of the train to make up space. It's, I guess the tactic makes sense, but still a bit annoying, but it's fine. I've got towards the end now where there's no one getting on. Hopefully there's some seats here. So that took about 1 hour and 9 minutes. Half an hour walking. The rest of it was waiting. The queue was longer than the actual walk. It'll be worse on race day, 100%. But I'm ready. And just like that, after a few stops, we are back. A short train journey, a lot quicker than I remember looking it up months ago, but I guess they would have set up specific trains for this event. That's probably why it's quicker. It's 22 minutes, a nice simple journey compared to the actual like walking to and from the circuit. But it's still good, it's still convenient. Like the circuit's not that far away from the station, but it's still a 30-minute walk. But obviously after the event, there's a long queue. It still wasn't worse than Spain. It still wasn't worse than Spain. Or even Australia. Australia was quite bad. Melbourne was quite bad, getting the tram after the race. But yeah, I'm back at Amsterdam Sloterdijk. I've got to get a train back to my hotel now. Be it for day one. Normally I do an outro right here, but I'm back tomorrow. It's going to be all in the same vlog. I'm very excited for race day. Very, very excited. And also, hopefully I'll wake up early enough to go and watch F1 Academy. I've never watched any of that before, so I'm intrigued about that. And Porsche Cup was, whenever I've seen Porsche Cup before, an F1 race, it's always been pretty fun. Those cars sound pretty good as well. They don't sound as crazy as F1 cars do, but they sound pretty good. Also today, just watching the cars whiz past, like from where I was, it looked incredible. Just go past us flat out full speed and going around that corner so quick. It was incredible. I cannot wait to see them at race speeds going through that wheel to wheel. That's going to be incredible to see tomorrow. If I'm in the same spot, we'll see. I need to look into seeing, I'm going to look up the track and general admission and see if there's like an extra area apart from where I was. Maybe there's another GA area there, but I'll look into it, and we'll see tomorrow. But literally, it's going to be tough securing a spot, because as soon as I need food or a drink or the toilet, it's problematic, because by the time I come back, my spot is going to be gone. So I got to think about that. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I mentioned multiple times that I wanted to watch F1 Academy. Well, guess what? Guess who overslept? It was bound to happen, but my days, why today? I actually wanted to see what was up, but never mind. It was bound to happen. When I came in Wednesday, I did an all-nighter on Tuesday. I didn't sleep on Tuesday night. Came on Wednesday. I didn't rest in Amsterdam. I went straight to the station because I went to Berlin for a day. I took a sleeper train at night, just a few hours after arriving, after an all-nighter. And the sleeper train, the first sleeper train was a struggle to sleep. Then I spent 15 hours in Berlin and came back. The sleeper train back was actually like, I had better sleep there, but still a max of 7 hours. And then I literally came back to Amsterdam and explored Amsterdam for the whole, for most of the day. I was in Amsterdam just exploring. So I still hadn't slept much since I arrived here. Then the day after was qualifying day, and because the Berlin vlog was so long, it ended up being 2.5 hours long, and I had more footage than that, so it took a while to edit. Ended up sleeping quite late Friday night, so Saturday was a bit of a mess as well. And I guess it's caught up to me now. That's why I overslept by a couple hours today. At least I got an excuse, but I really wanted to see. I'm not a fan of missing even the other races before the F1. But it is what it is. At least I can catch Porsche Cup. It's only about an hour till that starts, actually. It's almost 11 a.m. But we'll at least catch some of it. I'm also going to enter through gate 4 this time. See, General Mission 1 is actually a lot longer than what I saw. It's a lot longer. And I can go into gate 4 to go through the other side of it and see if there's any good spots there. I did like my spot yesterday, though, because it was pretty cool seeing the cars fly past like that after turn 1. That'd be a really cool place to be in, during the race, at the start especially. But I'm going to scope out some places for Porsche Cup and see if there's anything better than what I had yesterday. I think I see the train. Yep, there it is. Today we went gate 1. This time we'll enter gate 4, which is the other side of General Mission. The Mission 1 anyway, let's go. That train was packed. I misjudged where the train would stop, and it didn't stop near me. I wasn't even near the front either. I wasn't at the end. I was still near the front of the platform, but not right at the end. There was still a big gap, but the train was so short that I was like a carriage off. So I went in behind the crowd, and the seats were already mostly full anyway. Went in there, all the rest of the seats got filled up, and we were just standing the rest of the, and there was nothing to hold on to. At first I was holding on to the door to first class, holding to a glass door with my finger. That's all I was doing for 2 stops. Then they said move down inside the first class. There was nothing to hold on there either. I just flipping held on to the side of a first class chair. That was uncomfortable, very uncomfortable, but that's my punishment for being late. That's my punishment for being late. I should have woken up earlier, my bad. But anyway, gonna get some Kibbeling now. Same as yesterday, I just had 2 pain chocolate, and they were both quite warm, which is perfect. But I fancy some Kibbeling now, and that will do me for, maybe I can survive the rest of the day on that, because I'm kind of hoping not to have to get food during the race, or even just, during the day in the track. Maybe after the race. I think I can survive till then. I just need to get some Kibbeling. There we go. Even the container shaped like a fish this time. There's going to be a nice meal. That Kibbeling was even better than the last one. Incredible. So those urinals are very funny to look at. It's the way they're designed. Party up in here. My power bank is unreliable, and I kind of need it today. So, as an emergency, I have put my phone on airplane mode. Hopefully that means it lasts the whole day. If it comes to shove, I got a camera in my bag as well. So, there's an alternative there.
Dat is lekker enthousiast. Daar hou ik van. Daar hou ik van. First off,
This way seems a lot longer. Should have gone the normal way. There's quite a few people and families and kids just outside their front their front doors just selling drinks. I rate the grind. You know, it's a chance to make a bit of money, you know? As long as you're allowed to do it, why not? Those are the Porsches. It started approximately a minute ago. At least I'll catch some of that race. We're finally getting there. The village is through there. I thought it was within the track. I'm sure it is, but it's got a different entrance. We're finally there. Didn't time it, but it was definitely longer. More turns. The gate 1 entrance is just like a long walk along the beach and then you turn right. This is just like you're going through a lot of different roads and it's a longer walk. But I could get a better perspective on the other side of general admission, which I haven't seen yet. I've got 2 of these. Still don't know what to do with it. General admission GA1. Had an oopsie moment at the entrance. I was putting the counter in my pocket, right? And a guy was saying Damish. I don't know what it meant. Damish means ladies. He said Damish, this queue over here. I walked over there. He's just like, ladies only. I'm just like, oh, for flip's sake. I should have learned a bit of Dutch so I knew what that meant. I didn't even know. I just went towards, he started doing this to the person behind me, and I thought it was to me. And he just meant, oh, women only. I'm just like, and I just stepped back. I stepped backwards awkwardly, like, oh dear. As someone who's socially awkward, that's gonna make me feel bad for a while. Off, or as I like to call them, the Ferrari crew, having a break. Fair enough, they've earned it. They chose the right colours. The GA goes all the way up to that hill right there. Up to that hill. Round here. Around here. All the way around there. And down that way. Towards the main straight. Breaks down here, they'd come through here, and you got a screen as well, and you're right in front of a huge hill full of people. Water refills there, and on top of the hill I'm pretty sure you can see the other side of the hairpin, because hairpin will go around obviously, so people up there can see both sides, which is pretty cool. Well, let's walk that way then.
Out of this race, the safety car is out, and almost certainly the race is going to
What on earth is going on down there? Okay. It's cleared up now because the race is finished for the Porsche Cup. This will be full again.
Eine großartige Leistung. Schön zu hören, schön zu sehen. Eine großartige Rennsporthistorie. Een mooie overwinning voor Alessandro Chinetti. Mooie Nederlandse podiumsuccessen.
The more I walk around, the more I think I'm going to end up in the same place as yesterday. Which is not the worst thing, but still, it'd be funny if I just came all this way just to end up in the same place as yesterday. To be fair though, it was worth checking it all out.
just to like see the scope of like the whole GA area, which is pretty big in terms of like it's long, but like there's a lot of areas where it's quite thin in terms of space, like a small corridor, but it's long, very long. And this is just GA1. There's a separate GA2 area, which is like I think just one corner, so it's probably good there as well, but I obviously can't go in there. Like most of the pathway is literally just this thin, even thinner than this actually, with fencing as well. But because it's elevated, you do get some good views. You just gotta get here early and get a good position, and bring someone else with you so they can save your spot, because I can't have that done. Hopefully there's a Ferrari on the podium when I hear that later. Unlikely, but hopefully. There could be some chaos lap one. Oh no, if it's down there.
Congratulations to him, and now to the third place drive.
Toilets and a hill with a view, but there's no big screen.
Ja, de Porsche Supercup was echt gekomen om sterk te blijven. En Jaap had precies de tegenovergestelde strategie. Dus Jaap zat op het begin echt heel hard te drukken. Maar ja, dus... En zonder er bijna te denken staat. Wachtje, bewaar hem goed voor straks bij e-spirits. En we gaan straks ook nog voor je
Same place as before.
Ik heb goed nieuws. U mag best
Same
wel
place as
reageren.
before.
U mag het
like I said would happen. I need a screen. There's a severe lack of screens at this track, and I don't know what's going on. Oh boy. That's not the sound I want. Well, that was fun. It is now 1:05, so in 25 minutes, 1:30 to 1:50, there's a hypercar demonstration. So just hypercars going around the track. That could be quite fun to watch. And then there's about an hour until the pre-race show, which is like quarter to 3. Then the race, 3 o'clock. So ideally, I want to secure a spot at some point around 2 o'clock at least, or earlier than that. But I'm worried about toilet breaks. I'm just on the fence opposite the toilet, so I'm gonna need to go. I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna head back to my spot, hopefully. Yeah, I think here is fine. Yeah, here is fine. Approximately the same place, actually. Not too far off yesterday. It's 1:30. Can I survive over 4 hours without any toilet breaks? Time to find out.
Ferrari La France, Mercedes AMG 1, which is fascinating because it's got a very small engine in comparison to everybody else. It's an original Formula 1 engine. Yeah, unbelievable. Formula 1 engine, yeah. McLaren Senna GTR and a Porsche 918 Spider. Amazing cars, as I say. So you can also have a look at them and probably put down some money in the open paddock, whether you put down enough, of course, remains to be seen. So have a look in the open paddock and you can really see these cars close up.
Inderdaad, er zijn natuurlijk tuners die zoiets kunnen. Goed voor 1049 pk. De Aston Martin Valkyrie, de supercar van Aston Martin, de Britse fabriek.
Dat is helemaal bij het begin. Kasper, kan jij zwaaien? Helemaal de verte. Die gaat...
uit wat voor het weekend, met tanden op voeten, in haar woord, en nou moet je niet tegen mij.
De prachtige jaren 90. We're gonna do a song.
De Grand Prix, de Formule 1 race waar we met z'n allen van gaan genieten. De grote prijs van Nederland zoals het vroeger heette.
Goeie start voor de beide McLaren. Vanaf pole position is het.
Hoe snel kan hij daarmee meteen gaan? En hij
To Norris, but less to rest following.
Ondanks zijn hardere bandencompound of gaat hij uit. Analyseert de beelden van de situatie. Probeer de controlepunten van het circuit. Paas van McLaren die zijn hand uit de pitstand streek en een broeder opgegeven. Ja, dat is an old school weather forecast for an old school circuit. Stick your hand up, see if it's Lewis Hamilton is what we've been and the battle fast is still on. Anyway, we're allowed to go there. Yeah. Yeah, subject was okay. So, open stroll, Russell. Lekker elkaar aan in botsing. Het blokstuk op de baan liggen. Debris zoals dat heet. En een virtual safety car. Dus de opgang van de Hunbrug. Aan de bovenkant Russell, aan de onderkant staan krijgposten berichten. UltraGear, Russell, Album, Antonelli en Gasly allemaal op softbanden. ieder geval van de win uit te rijden. Safety car is dit lijst. Even het lichte voordeel, maar moet daarna de achterplaats toch weer opgeven. Zeker wat tegen. Max Verstappen. Hoe dat verschil dat zich gaat ontwikkelen. Dan is het de Mercedes van Russell, dan is het de Williams van Elden.
The Acer has gone through in the lead ahead of Verstappen. Acer up into third place ahead of Russell in fourth place. And then only while they remove the car
Very sorry for you, thanks voor de duidelijkheid. En dames en heren, en in ieder geval totaal 6200, terwijl de van Bos Lottie verdedigt zijn tweede positie, maar daar blijft op de derde plaats. Max Verstappen op de tweede positie. Dan Isaac Hadjar op weg naar zijn eerste podium. 1,1 seconde achter Hadjar. En we zijn inmiddels bezig aan de laatste ronde in deze wedstrijd. Doorkomst na ronde 71. De laatste ronde in deze wedstrijd. Grand Prix hebben gecompleteerd. Uw winnaar, Oscar Piastri, op de tweede plaats, Max Verstappen, op de derde plaats, de eerste podium voor Racing Isaac Hadjar. Dan gaan we wachten op de rest. George Russell, Alex Albon, Kimi Antonelli, die terugvalt. Ollie Beerman wordt zesde, keurige prestatie. Laten aantekenen. Mooi resultaat voor hem. We wachten tot de auto's hier terugkomen op de startfinish. Nee, hier staat er met ons. Vijf staat er met ik.
Yeah, what's the meeting? I gave it everything at the start. You have to move forward. Little moment in turn two, but yeah, after that we just had to do our fourth race. At the base of the McLaren. Yeah, the government actually of course one retire and generated to be on the podium here is a great result. So tell me about the moment because it looked quite a big moment, you know, in the third two. You went to the title with the going outside of the third one, but then you went outside of Lando in the third one. Yeah, huge moment there. Yeah, I it's great of course to get over track to the outside. I just had to talk about on that first right now from all the moments in Zandvoort. You have also worked and done for all these fans here with Orion. Ja, en ik hele weekend is zoveel oranje en steun. En ja, het blijft gewoon al heel veel doen en dus is dan eigenlijk ook nog onmogelijk voor je te staan.
you very much.
Several Formula 1 podium here in Zandvoort. Who wants to go on the board? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You know, and what's right to see that for the whole race. Hopefully for other, you know, like that structure before when you were a young kid and spent years, you have your first podium. Yeah, that's, I was always a science since I was a kid. So this is the first step, my first podium, and congratulations, enjoy the moment. Heineken has done Grand Prix winner, how much that feel?
They play so many
Yeah, it feels good obviously. Yeah, it's been overrated. Yeah, I felt like I was in control of that one and used the pace that I needed to, and yeah, it was a bit of a different race than 12 months ago, so very happy with all the work we've done to try and improve around here, and very satisfied to win that. Yeah, last year you probably did with you. What did you think you have to win here? Nothing trivial, just trying to improve everywhere we can. This weekend was looking like a difficult one, and managed to get it together in qualifying, and then yeah, I was happy with the event I had today. So yeah, very happy with the couple of things. Just spice it up a little bit and let it roll. Very proud of the whole team. Yeah, it wasn't just myself that improved to get here, it was the whole team around me, and them. It's a big pivot. I think it's a perfect start to the second one of the season, no? Yep, so now we're close to a good way to go. So keep it running, I think great. That's a long way to go yet. Keep doing it one race at a time. Looking forward to the next few stories. Well, here I am. Good luck, thank you very much. Thank you. We got to your winner.
Over naar de cooling down room, waar we de reacties van de rijders zullen horen. Voor mij de gelegenheid.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Formula 1 Heineken Dutch Grand Prix podium, round 15 of the FIA's Formula 1 World Championship. This year, the winner's trophy is presented to him by His Highness Prince Bernhard van Oranje Nassau van Vollenhoven. Congratulations, Oscar Piastri!
May as well. May as well. €7 for this. Even the sauces like cost extra to get sauce. I should have got the pizza. Never noticed that. Shame it's raining. Just started raining again now. Brilliant. I thought I would walk to gate 2 and it starts raining properly. Brilliant, I thought it stopped. It didn't stop. It rained for like a few minutes during the race, tiny drops. Then it got more tiny drops at the end of the race, right there when they were finishing. Apart from that, the race was unaffected. Now the race is over, here comes the pouring rain. Brilliant, fantastic. Just adds to my misery of Ferrari double DNFing. What on earth was that? Honestly, what was that? Great race though. Norris at the end also breaking down as well. That race would have been very entertaining for most fans, but for a Ferrari fan, oh my days, it could not go much worse for us. But as a race, the race was incredible. The race was crazy. It was insane. Also, Hadjar had the pace, bro. He had the speed. I didn't think he'd hold fourth. He didn't just hold it. He was comfortable in fourth the entire race. And because Norris DNF'd, he got podium. I saw Hulkenberg on the podium in Silverstone. Now I've seen Hadjar on the podium over here in Zandvoort. His best race of his career so far. What a win for him. What a win for his team. That was bloody incredible to see. Unlucky for Norris because now Piastri's got like, I think he's over 30 points in the lead. So it's really good for him, Piastri. Should be an interesting race now to the end of the season. Ferrari double DNF though. First Lewis breaks down. What even happened? It looked like he's lost his steering. That's what it looked like on the replays. I haven't actually looked into what actually happened. And then the Leclerc one, Antonelli just crashed into him. That was, to me, I might seem biased, but that was Antonelli's fault entirely. What was he doing? Yes, he just took Leclerc out just like that. And funnily enough, next weekend's race, which I'm not going to, but I'll be watching very keenly, Monza, Ferrari's home race is next week. There's already pressure on them to perform. Now with a double DNF going into it with low confidence, oh my days. Oh dear me, I really hope next week is better for Ferrari. Because it was abysmal today, very abysmal. Albon was doing well too. He almost caught Russell. He could have gone top 5, couldn't quite do it in the end. Piastri had great pace as well throughout the race. Like he kept Norris behind him, despite the safety cars. He kept gaining a good lead after every safety car. Piastri was on it today, really on it. He defended that first place brilliantly, and he didn't even need to most of the time because he was driving that well to the point where Norris just couldn't get him. So great driving around from Piastri, but Hadjar is the highlight for me. Obviously he qualified fourth, but to finish third with the cars around him, they're bloody impressive, really bloody impressive. At one point, the 5 cars I predicted top 5 were in the top 7, and I thought to myself, ooh, something could be happening here. And then Antonelli got a 10-second time penalty, and obviously all the stuff happened, and Norris broke down. But I was like, oh, I might have a good prediction here. Nah, never mind. But yeah, the absolute worst thing for me is seeing Ferrari do that. But it was still a great experience. General Mission I really enjoyed today. I don't think General Mission here is as good as Austria. I think Austria is the best one I've tried. Only tried 2, obviously. I prefer grandstand, so I buy grandstand seats. But GA wise, it was pretty good today. But I still rather have a seat, especially by myself. When as soon as I got to leave to go and do something, I've lost my spot. Whereas in the grandstand, your seat is your seat. You paid for it. But aside from that one downside, GA was fun. GA was fun, and it was cool to be right at the fence, like at the fence next to the track, because you could get a real sense of how fast they really are. I feel like really, I don't know if the camera caught it as well as my eyes did, but when you're there that's why you got to see it in person. When you're there in person, you've got to stand against a fence and just watch them go by. It's insane. It's so good. They sound good, and it just whiz past you. It's one of the best things as a motorsport fan you can see. So yeah, that was I feel like I picked a good spot for GA, a very good spot. My main downside to GA over here is the lack of screens. Why was there such a big lack of screens everywhere? there's normally more than that at like every track I've been to. But yeah, overall a good fan experience, just not as a Ferrari fan in 2025. Oh, the rain didn't last long. That's good. Alright mate, be careful. I think unless you're a Ferrari fan or Lando Norris fan, you probably had a great time watching this race. It was bloody incredible to watch. The ending to that race was pretty hectic as well, but once again, Isaac Hadjar, what a guy. What a guy. I want to see more drivers get on that podium. I want to see a Haas driver there. Are they waiting for drivers to come out? That's what I'm guessing. They have a good view. Okay.
Dan is het bij die kar op de kruk en dan is het half uur vroeger daar. Maar ik wil zeggen, gaan we bij de kruk naaier en dan kom. Dus jullie aan de kant op. Onze daar is geen in die kessel, maar ik is happy om terug te doen, want het is altijd knop. Side, het is helemaal niet strak. Dat komt
I thought by coming this way I could bypass a queue that would go the length of the beach, because it was already queuing from the entrance to the circuit. Yesterday wasn't like that. Yesterday you walked most of the way, then near the entrance there was like a whole big queue that took ages. But this time there was a queue from the entrance down the beach to the circuit, I assume. I thought I could avoid that, but this road isn't that much better. Oh no, we're not even close to the station, mate. Finally some air. My days. I've waited so far 50 minutes. That was in that queue. Half an hour walk plus 50 minutes, 5-0. So over an hour 20 minutes so far. And now for the queue inside the station. Probably another half an hour by the looks of it. Look at this. Oh boy. If I came yesterday's way, it doesn't look that bad from there. Maybe it would have been quicker. Because yesterday that was clear. After qualifying, that was clear. But obviously his race day is a bit different, as I expected. I'm still flabbergasted by how long it's taken now compared to yesterday. I've moved to the right because on the left is going to be from where I came from. So maybe less of them, they're going to join our queue, so less of them will be on this side, I think. Should move faster. Finally. Oh, the shop is open. Yeah, screw this train, mate. Let's get to the shop. That was only 10 minutes. Less than I thought. Still an hour and a half of waiting. Was that worse than Spain? I can't remember. Spain was really bad. Well, I mean, was it worth it? Doesn't seem like it will be. I don't know why, but I'm walking straight to the straight to the end, hoping that there's a higher chance I get more space on the train, even if I don't get a seat. Neither train has left so far. That one's doors are closed though. This one is completely empty. Not sure what it's waiting for. Okay, being at the front may not be the best idea. Let me just stick here. I'll stick here. Finally off the train. Not a long journey anyway, but I got a seat on the second stop, or the first stop at Harlem, so that was good. As I was saying, I want to see more unlikely drivers on the podium. Hulkenberg and now Ajar, I was there for both. Whether I'm there or not, I want to see that more often, you know. Like I said, get a Haas on the podium. Get a Williams. Williams have actually got a realistic chance, to be fair. Albon's driving pretty well this season. He could have gotten top 5 today. Obviously, you need certain things to go your way, but I would love to see more results like that. I think that's really good for the sport in general. So. Amsterdam Sloterdijk. So aside from all that waiting, an all-round good experience. If you got the time, definitely get there extra early and leave late. That might be better, because the only way you're getting there quickly, leave early, is if you leave before the end of the race. And it's like, if you buy a ticket, why leave that early, right? So that to think about. But it's probably better to chill around, watch the concerts, which most people evidently didn't stay for. Just watch the entertainment and then go back. Probably easier. The thing with me is, I got to edit this vlog. I've already edited Saturday's part, but I've got to edit the rest of the vlog. And I got a tour tomorrow morning. I've got a tour that starts very early, and I got to be in Amsterdam Central very early, even before this vlog goes up. So I got to get this vlog edited, get it uploaded, and get my sleep. Otherwise, I miss my tour tomorrow, which I don't want to do. But even this is later than I imagined. It's 7:40. I'm pretty sure the race ended approximately 3 hours ago. Like, that is actually insane. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous, but that comes with the event, you know. These F1 races, hundreds of thousands of people come to these events, so it makes sense, especially in a track like this where the main access is a train station or a shuttle. But the train is so convenient from Amsterdam to Zandvoort, so obviously most of the people will be using that route, and there's hundreds of thousands of people. So And obviously it's a cheap option as well, travel-wise, so it's to be expected. Definitely should have walked down the beach there at the end. At least it would have been nice to look at the beach while waiting for ages. I don't think I even saved that much time. I think if anything I lost time by doing that. And I don't know how long this vlog's going to take to edit, but we shall see. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. I had a good time today. I had a very good time. Well, apart from the times when Ferrari completely ruined the race, but looking at it from everything else, it was a very entertaining race to watch, and it was very enjoyable. And I'm very intrigued to see the battle between Lando and Oscar, because it's certainly not over, and I'm very excited to see how that pans out, because Norris is clearly very good. He's been waiting so long to win the championship, but here comes Oscar Piastri, and suddenly you got two drivers from the same team that could win it. That could be very interesting in terms of the finish of the season. I'm very excited. Monza next week. Obviously I'm not going, but I'm very excited to see how that goes down. And I swear, if Ferrari don't get podium in that race, there's going to be problems. I couldn't think of a possible worst debut year for Lewis. Like, I had a feeling he wouldn't do that well in his first season at Ferrari, but this is bad. It's a mix of everything as well. Like, it's him making errors, but also the car's terrible. And the same thing for like Leclerc. He's doing better than Lewis this year, but the car's not great for him either. So it's just like, Ferrari's just pain. It's just painful watching Ferrari right now. But hopefully we get it right. New regulations next year. Audi arriving next year. Cadillac arriving next year. Cadillac with Bottas and Perez. I'll be intrigued to know who'll be the second driver in that one. But I'm very excited for next year. Next year I'll definitely be doing Silverstone. I don't know about any other tracks, but definitely Silverstone next year. But yeah, I'm very excited. But I got one more Grand Prix, and once I do this one more Grand Prix, I'll have done 12 in 4 years. If I include Monaco Formula E, it's 12 in 4 years. That's 12 F1, well, not 9 F1 tracks, but I've done Silverstone 4 times. 9 F1 tracks in 4 years, but 12 races, 11 F1. I'm counting Formula E because it was the exact same Monaco track as the one they used for F1, so I'm counting it. But 12 in 4 years is mad, although I did obviously 7 of those in this year and last year. But I'm very excited to share with you the one I'm doing next, because for me it could be the best experience out of the lots. Like, I'm very excited for it. It's one of my favorite tracks, and it's in a really good location to go on holiday as well. So I'm very excited. And no, it's not Vegas. That's too expensive, but it's outside of Europe. That's what I can tell you. But regardless, I will see you very soon. Not very soon, but I'll see you later this year for another F1 vlog, an even bigger one than this one. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'm going back to my hotel. Good night.